Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those of you guys who are new, this is the Tech YouTube channel. And in today's video, we'll be reviewing the PS5 2 years later and determining if it's still worth it, and just basically going over the changes over the past 2 years and all the new features that you can expect out of your PS5 if you have one, or if you're wanting to get one, if it's still worth getting one now 2 years later. So make sure you guys subscribe, and if you guys like the video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe, because it turns out 47% of you guys aren't subscribed to the YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe after today's video, or right now I'll give you guys a head count. 3, 2, 1. Okay, make sure you guys subscribe, because I can see if you did, so don't you try to be sneaky. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so first up on the list is basically just since being released in 2020, the PlayStation 5 has sold, Sony has sold over 17,300,000 PS5s, and expecting to grow, because if you guys haven't seen my latest YouTube short, I'll put a link in the description that you guys can go watch it, but I'll basically explain how Sony has decided to stop producing the PS4s and have PS5 as its main hardware. So 17.3 million might actually seem insignificant compared to how much sales you'll be having in the next years to come. So by 2024, so the next 2 years, because by 2024, all production of PS4s and all production of PS4 games is going to be completely stopped. So by then, PS5 should be booming, because that's going to be their main focus. And now without all that extra cost for producing a PS4, they can produce way more. So a lot of people won't be having to fight for it like they have been in recent years. Literally fist fighting over PS5 just to get one. But also, what will bring down their cost is, one, they're in the newer PS5s, they're using less copper because of the increasing cost of everything. Just everything in general is just getting a lot more expensive every day, every month, every year for no reason. And also, copper is becoming lesser and lesser available. So, because of the cost and copper availability, they have decided to use less copper, which will also bring down the cost for producing PS5s. And since the PS5s were released, they made a smaller heatsink, and that basically means like the airflow. So if you like put a thermal temperature up to your thermometer to your newer PS5, you'll see it measure hotter than the older one, because the newer one, that doesn't mean, don't be alarmed, because that doesn't mean that it's going to last less because it's hotter. I know a lot of people assume that since it's hotter, that must mean the battery is not so good and the fan is not doing what it's supposed to. Therefore, the battery is not going to last as long as the older ones instead of the newer ones, but that's not what that means at all. The smaller heatsink and the higher temperature just means that the airflow is actually working better, because if it's hotter on the outside when you measure the temperature at, that means that the fan is working perfectly fine, even better than the original one, because it's pushing out more hot air than the older ones, meaning that the fan is working better and there's nothing to worry about. It actually will last probably longer than the older models due to that, because the small heatsink. And due to the decrease in copper and the smaller heatsink, the newer PlayStations will weigh 3 ounces lighter, which is not significant at all. There's no way to just measure it with your hand and tell if you have a newer one or older one. But it's just, that's what it says, it's 3 ounces lighter, so that's how you know if you were gonna measure it, if it's newer or older model. But that's just one of the changes since 2020, and that's the first change. Second change is, it's not a change, it's the games. Second up on the list is games. So some of these ones are out already, or you can expect later down the road, later this year, next year, and all the following years to come. And some of those games, for example, are The Quarry, Still Rising, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, also Stranger of Paradise, the Final Fantasy Origin, also Gran Turismo 7, which is the hottest racing game, along with Forza, Call of Duty Vanguard, and God of War Ragnarok, along with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's Wolverine, and Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which was a hit because Spider-Man was a big hit, especially the Spider-Man Miles Morales. That was a big hit because around 2020 when the Ps5 came out, that's around the same time the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse came out. And that, of course, that movie was starring Miles Morales, the black and red Spider-Man. So I guess a lot of people love that Spider-Man because that game was an absolute hit. People loved it. And it had a throwback of the Spider-Man remake from the older models. They made a remake of that one. And people also love that one. So now you can look forward to Spider-Man 2 newer games. As people love the Spider-Man franchise. Drop a like on today's video if you guys watched the newer Spider-Man No Way Home. I actually didn't watch it myself. I watched the trailer. It seems like a good movie. I do want to watch it. I just haven't got the chance to yet. But drop a like on today's video if you guys watched it and liked it. But those are all the games that you guys can expect since 2020 or coming up recently or soon. But it's all going to be out sooner or later, so just keep your eyes out for that. But also a change in the games is, since the PS4, which had a price tag for the games of $59, basically $60, well, the PS5 has a $10 difference. Well, not difference, because difference means less. Well, it is a difference, because instead of having $59 for the PS4 games, well, now it's $69 for the PS5 games, which is $10 more. So basically $70 just for PS5 games. So just make sure you guys look out for discounts when purchasing PS5 games, because that is really expensive on top of how much you're already paying for the console. So I guess today's video is it worth it? So is it worth it? I think if you look for discount, if you have to pay $70 for each game on top of paying for the console, it's not at all worth it. That is way too much money to be spending just to play video games. Unless that's your career, like if you're a gamer, then I guess that's fine because that's what you need in order to get your viewings and your what you need. But if you look for the discounts and you get discounts on the games, then yes, it is very much worth it. And you definitely should do that. You should buy the games, you should buy the console, and everything, the whole package, everything that you need for it. That is worth it because it is an awesome console. But $70 is just a huge price tag for a gaming console and games. Well, the gaming console is way more than that. Especially since the popularity of PS5. So the original price is not $1,000 for the PS5. That's just how much it costs because how much people want it. And so since more people want it, they're making it more expensive. So if you already have to pay $1,000 just to get your hands on a PS5 and then having to pay $70 each game, that's a lot of money. So don't forget to make sure you guys check out some discounts or whatever to make sure you guys get your best out of your money and get a bang for your buck and don't have to break your bank trying to just get a game. Third on the list is PS VR 2, which should be coming out late 2022 or early 2023. It's basically just a second version model of the PS VR. But as PS4 is also going away, so is PSVR. It's not being cancelled or anything. I haven't heard of that yet. But PS VR 2 is a model for the PS5 with upgraded graphics and everything because of the upgraded graphics and everything that the PS5 has. But I already reviewed this. Make sure you guys go check out the link. I reviewed this video for the PS5 VR 2, along with some other VRs that are futuristic. So that was my last video, so don't forget to check it out. It was this video right here. I'll put a link in the description, so after you guys are done watching today's video, go check that out. There's a link in the description. Along with the YouTube short that I mentioned earlier, so that's both in the description if you want to watch it. And don't forget to drop a like on those videos as well, as long as this video too. Don't forget to, if you're liking it so far, don't forget to drop a big like. Don't forget to subscribe, because 47% of you guys aren't actually subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe at the end of today's video, or you can do it right now. And a little challenge for you guys. I heard that's impossible to hit the like and subscribe button at the same time. So if you try that out, it's actually impossible. But comment down below if you got it to work. And try to get me to 1,000 subscribers, and 4,000 watch hours, so I can get monetized and take my channel up to another level and produce the kind of content that you guys want to watch. And moving on from the PS5 VR2, because I already reviewed that in a video before, so don't forget to check that out. But next up on the list is updated PlayStation Plus, with now 3 tiers, 3 models, one being beginner, one middle, one professional, just different packages. So first up, PlayStation Essential. Those are just your essentials, what you need. Basically, your downloadable games, your exclusive discounts for games like I mentioned earlier. So if you want exclusive discounts for not having to spend that much money on games, get Essential. It also provides cloud storage for all your saved games and online play for multiplayer. And also, well, that's just basically it for Essential. So you can play online multiplayer. Next up is the second one, which is PlayStation Plus Extra, which includes everything that the Essential had, plus 400 games from the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. So those are the 2 games. Over 400 games, that's a lot of games. They're downloadable, of course. So I'm not sure how much they'll cost, or if they'll cost anything at all. Some of them might not. But PlayStation Plus Extra also has PlayStation Now, which is the streaming service for PlayStation, as they're trying to get people to use their streaming system, which is PlayStation Now. So PlayStation Plus Extra also comes with that. And last but not least is PlayStation Plus Premium, which comes with everything that the Essential had, everything that Extra had, plus 340 games from their streamable games and downloadable games, streaming games from PlayStation Now. So PlayStation Premium also comes with PlayStation Now, comes with their streaming games, and also comes with your downloadable games. And these 340 downloadable games and streaming games are from all the games. So if you're missing one of your old PlayStation 4 games or PlayStation 3 games, if you buy PlayStation Plus, you'll get to have all those back. And another feature that I like about PlayStation Plus is the game trial. So basically, a game trial is you get a certain amount of time to test out a game to determine if you want to buy it or if you don't want to buy it. So instead of buying a game that you might not like and wasting your money, you get to test it out for a certain amount of time, play a little bit, look around, use the controls, see if you like it. And if you don't like it, you're not forced to buy it. And if you like it, you can buy it. So the trial is free, of course. So you basically have to spend money to save money. So is it worth it? I think so. I love the feature, that new thing that Premium Plus comes with. And that's basically all I have that's brand new. Comment down below in the comment section if you think there's anything that I missed or anything new that come out for the PlayStation 5 within the last 2 years that I don't know about, because I'm not a gamer. I do love to game, but I'm not a gamer. So for all my gamer fans out there, let me know what else is new, what else I missed. I'll give you a shout out, and I'll probably put up, I'll just post whatever you guys say, I'll say it in a video and let you guys know back. Well, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys drop a big like on today's video. Check out my 2 videos that I linked in the description for you guys after this video. Don't forget to like those also. And comment down below also whatever the video guys you want to see or that you guys want me to make. and I'll be sure to check it out and consider it. If it gets enough votes from everybody, if your video comment gets enough likes, I might even do that video. So, and I'll give you a shout out for it too. So make sure you guys do that, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.